about your leadership. Tonight it was obvious that you were in control out there. When Luka gets back, talk about that team leadership dynamic.
Yeah, no, I think it's just going to be spread out. But obviously, when Luka's in that first quarter, he leads the league in first quarter scoring, so we know he's going to be ultra aggressive. And throughout the game, I just try to, I don't want to say pace myself, but just try to read the game at a very high level and let the defense make mistakes first, and then try to impose my will when needed. When we got a few possessions that were bad or a few turnovers, got a few post-ups, slowed the game down, and just waited for different options to open up. So I was in my room. It was kind of weird because it was right across the street while history's taking place. So I'm over here telling my friends like we're literally within feet of history, but we're not in the building. But all in all, I just enjoy seeing him celebrate himself in those moments where a lot of the hard work that doesn't necessarily get talked about or seen by others is on full display. And I got a chance to play 3 special years with him. So it's a celebration from me and my family to him, and to witness history like that within the game that's so special to all of us in this room and people all around the world. We should acknowledge when greatness is in front of us. And I know we have all the superlatives for LeBron, and you got the stands on one side and you got the real supporters on one side. So I think it's just great for the game that we can all come together collectively to celebrate somebody accomplishing something like that.
Tyler said in Cleveland that he and LeBron had those conversations.
First time we'll be in the competition as brothers. I'm just praying for his happiness and praying for his well-being. We had a lot of conversations throughout the year of what our futures were going to look like. There was still a level of uncertainty, but we just cared about seeing each other be places that we can thrive, and whether that be together or whether that be apart. There's never been one moment where I felt like he's been angry at me for decisions I've made, or I've been angry at him. We've just tried to understand each other a lot better and grow as human beings, grow as brothers. This business changes so quickly. He's getting a little bit older, I'm getting a little bit older. I just love the competition now that we can be in the same conference, and I welcome all that. Get to see him a little bit more, probably playing against Phoenix a lot more, and that's what I'm looking forward to. Everything else in between, I just am glad that he got out of there.
Do you feel like you would have?
After year 1, I wasn't sure about whether or not I wanted to be in Brooklyn long term again because of things that was happening behind the scenes. I just did my best to put my head down and work as hard as I could. There were some unfortunate circumstances that came up there that were out of my control, whether it be the mandate with the vaccine or missing games, being suspended, or just little things that I think just put wrenches in our journey. And then we had James, and we were supposed to be the super team. Like I think I would like to say something too about the super team of me, James, and KD that everyone thinks should have worked. We played very limited time together. There were a lot of injuries and things that took place, and I would have liked to see that work for the long term. But there are no mistakes, no coincidences, and we got to move forward. But I'm happy that I could look back on that journey and reflect and say I learned a lot of things from those guys and my teammates in Brooklyn, and just my journey throughout this.
Gary G with the Inland Valley News here at the Clippers game versus the Dallas Mavericks. Well, the Dallas Mavericks come in with the addition of Kyrie Irving.